students, welcome back. Now coming to the next topic in this theory of computation is the finite automata. So here in this video I want to explain you what is exactly the finite automata with a formal definition. FA, you call it as a finite automata. So the complete subject depends upon this finite automata. A finite automata is an abstract computing device. It is some abstract computing device. It is a mathematical model of a system with discrete inputs, outputs, states and set of transitions from state to state that occurs on input symbol from alphabet sigma. So here in the finite automata, you are going here you are having the inputs, outputs, some states or and the transitions that are going to perform on states from one state to another state. Everything occurs on the input symbols and from alphabet sigma. That is a finite automata. So the finite automata is an abstract computing device. You call it as abstract computing device, and it is also a mathematical model of a system with all these things. So this finite automata can be represented in three models. One is the graphical model, tabular model and mathematical model. Okay, so remember that the finite automata can be represented either in graphical. Graphical means you can write the transition, you can represent that automata with set of inputs, set of states and outputs, transitions, everything in the form of transition diagram or transition table. Tabular form means transition table. Mathematical means you call it as a transition function or simply a mapping function. Transition function or mapping functions, both are the same. So the finite automata can be represented either in graphical, tabular or transition function. So let me explain you the formal definition. So I said what the finite automata is consisting of set of tuples, set of inputs, outputs and some things will be there. So that you call it as a tuples. A finite automata is a phi tuple. There are Q, sigma, okay, delta, Q naught, F. So here Q you call it as a finite set called states. So Q represents the states. A Q in this language you call it as a finite set called the states. And you already know the sigma is nothing but the finite set. It is a finite set called alphabets. Sigma you already seen. Sigma is an alphabet. Q is a set of states. And coming to the delta. Delta is nothing but it is a combination of states into alphabets. You will get a Q. So Q into sigma else Q is a transition function. So remember that this delta you call it as a transition function. Transition function. Q into sigma you will get implies the next state. A state with the finite input state you will get the another state, that is a transition function. And this Q naught you call it as a start state, also initial state. So Q naught is, remember that it is initial state or also you call it as a start state. And F you call it as a acceptance state or final state. F is final state. So starts with the Q naught and end with the final state F. So these Q naught and F will be present in the finite set called the states. These are also called as the states. So remember that the formal definition of finite automata means you have to write this definition. It's just a simple. It consisting of phi tuples. What is that? Q consisting of finite set states. Sigma is a set of alphabets. And delta is a transition function, Q naught is the initial state and F naught is a final state. That's it. A finite automata is a phi tuple. There M is equal to Q, sigma, delta, Q naught, F. So I hope you understand what exactly the finite automata is. Thank you.